Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case Elite Mode, Case 17, Under the Skin. Let's unlock Chapter 2, and Ramirez came up in a costume, claiming that he found an operating room where the organs are. Not surprising if it's an operating room. And I stumbled upon this weird room. It had an operating table and pictures of organs pinned on the walls. It was horrible. Pictures of organs? What kind of organs? The bloody kind. There was a heart and lungs and even a spine. Damn it. You're thinking what I'm thinking, Katarina? First I was so hot for that Chinese girl that we never found. That's right. Then there was the lungs missing from Radovan's corpse. Yes. And the spine that was ripped from that priest at the St. Patrick's parade. That's right. Hey, you're right, Katrina. Kamaro's missing his skin. Could it have also been stolen? Damn it. But wait, Kamaro was killed by having his skin removed. So his killer is the one who took the skin. God damn it. Oh my god, Katrina. You think this all points to the same person? That we have an organ stealer on the loose? This is huge. Katrina, I'll take you to that room. I'm so happy I helped you with your investigation. Follow me. Alright. Damn it, my sneezing. What? The spring came, and with spring came some allergens. And there we go, sneezing comes. Oh, pictures of the mall. What? That's not bandana? Well, great. This is. Well, I guess your friend was right, Katerina. Between the pictures of our victims on the walls and the blood on the operating table, we found the organ stealer's den. So what new leads did you find, Katerina? A gun? It makes sense. I too would want to come here armed. Let's test it for fingerprints then. And you also found something broken, of course. I guess it wouldn't be a real investigation without it. Well, let's have you repair it up. See what it gives us. Just a piece of advice, Katrina. You better slip gloves on if you want to rubbish through these operating tools. I hate for you to catch some kind of disease. Well, why didn't the surgeon clean those up? If it is a surgeon we are dealing with. Well, of course it's a surgeon, but surgeon as in that he is a real doctor or just a surgeon who isn't a doctor, who didn't go to medical school but he is just here to cut people. A recorder cassette? I thought I was the only person still using those. The secret tape says skin surgery. This has to belong to our killer, you're right. I'll get this tape to the lab. Okay. Six hours. Okay, now the toolkit. Oof, better be careful. Gloves on. Don't want to catch AIDS, cancer, COVID, or anything. What's this? Ah, it's a lantern. I'm like, what? Alright, I have to admit, I didn't expect you to find a paper lantern among those operating tools, Katerina. How the heck did it get here? But of course, it's the missing link between this operating room and our crime scene. I agree. Definitely time for a second look there. Oh, we're already going for the next crime scene? Not what I expected. Let's dust the gun for the fingerprints. And I'll say it again, you made a big mistake by not wearing gloves. Great job lifting those fingerprints off of the gun, Katrina. I'll get those to Hannah. Okay. Oh, we might as well we'll discover who was in that room. 18 hours. Alright, the second crime scene in just one clip. Just in case don't have enough stars now, need to collect just one extra. That might not be even possible because this is the elite mode and more points are required. So what did you find, Katerina? 2 pieces of paper? Great. One more and we can make a hat. Ha, very nice. Sorry. Alright, this one is a bank statement from Kamar's account and for rather hefty sums of money. $500,000 in total? I would say no to some of that. The bank account number is illegible though. Think you can decipher it? I can. And I guess there's nothing else to do but put these pieces of paper back together. Okay. Let's do it. Let's just store the paper first. Oh, another immigration thing. To be expelled, to be expelled, to be expelled. Oh. Well, might be Katrina. That 12 paper was interesting after all. It's another list of people up for expulsion, but this one looks official. Mustafa bin Malik, Amira bin Malik, Yosef bin Malik. What the? Is this Aikas's family? Whoa there! How could you? How could a most zealous member of the immigration department have her family expelled from the country? You're right. Best if we go talk to Aika about this. Oh, you clearly have no emotions. Only the logical side of your brain is turned on. If you can say it like that. Great, you managed to decipher the bank account number. A quick trip to the lab, and we'll know who was so generous with Kamarov. Alright. Let's go to Aika now. Where did you find this sheet, Commissioner Katrina? I tore it up. That two-faced crook betrayed me. You mean Nikolai? I discovered illegally immigrants in the Russian community and filed a report, like I always do. When Nikolai realized it, he was furious. He crushed my right hand to stop me from writing my report, and he somehow managed to get my family's names in the expulsion ballot. What? That's pretty extreme, I gotta admit. But if your family's got green cards, you have nothing to worry about, didn't you? You think it's that clear cut? I know how things work. Once you're on that list, you're done for. This country is everything to us. My parents moved here because I had a heart defect when I was born. Without the transplant I got here, I would be dead. Illegal immigrants think the rules don't apply to them. My parents work hard to integrate and become true US citizens. They deserve to live here. I'll do anything. Anything to keep my family in Pacific Bay. Anything, do you hear? We heard you loud and clear. Oh, we hear you loud and clear, Aika. Don't skip town. We might come to see you again very soon. Ooh, it could be you. What's on this voice recorder? Where did you find such an antique, Katarina? Did you borrow it from Frank? Yeah, you would have thought of that, but no, it's not Frank's. Haha, I already made that joke myself, smartass. Anyway, your hunch was right, Katarina. This tape was recorded by Kamaros' killer. It was actually recorded during the murder. You can hear the killer talking to Kamaro about some big plan they have for his skin, and Kamaro yelling in pain. Oh my god. Sounds like something I don't want to listen to. But did you get anything we could use, Hannah? Any clue as to the killer's identity? Well, they used a voice modifier, so I can't even tell their gender. However, there's one major clue they let slip through. They're speaking in Chinese. Oh! The killer speaks Chinese. I agree, Katrina. We got at least one suspect so far who matches that profile. Alright, so far Sue is suspicious. Well, we don't know if she's right-handed or if she had a transplant. Alright, whose gun is this? Those fingerprints you got from the gun you found in the operating room belong to Mark McKenzie, Katarina. Oh, the doctor we already met in this district. You mean that Mr. Famous surgeon went to that rundown operating room? And with a gun? He clearly came prepared. There's more. The way the fingerprints are placed on the gun's handle prove that Mark is right-handed. Unless I'm mistaken, it's part of the killer's profile, right? And we just need to figure out if he had a transplant or he speaks Chinese. You bet it is. Yup, Katrina. It's time we have another chat with Mark. You're a surgeon and the room you went in is an operation room, so doesn't that look a bit suspicious? Alright, what about the account number? So, Hannah, did you find out who's been giving huge amounts of money to Kamarov? Of course I did. The bank account matched a certain Rupert Snow, a young and upcoming businessman. I did some digging, and the guy's been the savior of many an inner city business during the financial crisis. Very generous man. And so this rich guy decided to give his money off to Kamarov? I agree, Katrina. We better go have a chat with this Rupert Snow. Alright. Alright, first we're gonna go to Mackenzie. Mark. Commissioner Katrina found your gun in an operating room linked to our current murder investigation. Care to explain how it got there? I think you've been in this district long enough to know how dangerous it is. I always have a gun on me, for protection. And what was it doing in the operating room? As for its presence in this operating room, well, it's easy to explain really. I was just called there for an urgent intervention and must have forgotten the gun. What urgent intervention? Who did you operate on, Mackenzie? I don't have to answer to that question. I swore a no when I became a surgeon. I must protect my patients' privacy. Psychiatrists do that, not surgeons. What the hell? So you tried to make us believe that you going to a makeshift operating room with a gun has got nothing to do with illegal activities? Yes, I told you those days are behind me. I'm an honest man. I don't like him. No. Alright, what about Rupert? The famous Commissioner Katerina in Flesh and Blood. Are you here about the horrifying death of Nikolai Camaro? How do you know? We are. Commissioner Katerina has discovered that you gave a lot of money to him. Could you tell us in what circumstances? Of course. You see, I lost my parents very young, and most of my foster families were Russian. Oh? I was a sick, frail boy. I needed a kidney transplant when I was 12, and I'll let you imagine the medical bills that went with it. But my foster family shouldered the burden without a complaint. So now that I have money of my own, I decided to give some of it back to the Russian community. By giving huge amounts of money to a Russian gangster, what did you think this would achieve? I know Kavara had his flaws, but he was still the leader of the Russian community. I knew he would put this money to good use. The face doesn't tell me that. He's suspicious. Alright, Katarina, I'm getting lost here. Time for a little recap. What do you say? Yeah, let's recap. Biggest break, we now know that the freak who killed Kabarov is also the one who's been stealing organs from our previous victims. The question that remains is, what do they intend to do with those organs? The audio tape we found has them mentioning a big plan, but what could it be? In any case, it's also making Mark McKenzie a hell of a suspect, considering the fact that you found his gun in the operating room, and the fact that he's a surgeon. We also met Robert Snow, who was giving huge amounts of money to Kabarov, supposedly to help the Russian community. I don't believe him. You're right, let's not forget about Aika. I still can't believe Kabarov threatened to have her family expelled. It's karma at its finest. Karma is a beer. Commissioner Katarina, Frank, get your coats. We're leaving immediately. What's happening, Andrea? So Xiong is missing. We have to find her before she skips town. Whoa, are you trying to leave? I said leave as live. Leave. Alright, we gotta stop here, we gotta continue playing in chapter 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!